From Japan to the Netherlands and the rest of the world, today we'll learn 18-plus twists to tweak a tired bedroom. Think of it as your favorite home magazine and a dose of cheerful DIY colliding to make the bedroom more than just a place to hit the snooze button. Dive in, have a little note, and discover how a twist here and a tweak there can craft spaces that make mornings just a tad bit brighter. From Simp-Home, we'll start our countdown with number 18, from a dull to a more modern one with office space. Have you ever thought of transforming that underused bedroom? Skip the loft bed and imagine a rollout bed beneath a chic desk stage. Using SketchUp, you can craft a sturdy frame. Once your frame is solid and ready, secure it in place. Bolting it down ensures safety because no one wants a wobbly bed-desk combo. To finish, close the project with a chic footboard with handles for that easy slide-out motion and elegant paneling. Number 17. From conventional to a pivot door or the sliding one. Ever felt trapped by mundane doors? Enter pivot doors. Swinging on an off-center axis, they offer both a snazzy, slim aesthetic and a functional passage. With hinges neatly at the top and bottom, bulky frames are history, keeping walls pristine. Or fancy no swing space? Try sliding doors, eliminating door swing worries and adding fun to functionality. Number 16. Reorganize your clutter with new built-in wardrobes from Pax & Billy. Assemble those cabinets firmly and can be a little away from the walls for added stability. Attach wooden battens around, ensuring a gap that aligns with your MDF board's thickness. For example, 2 cm MDF requires a 2 cm gap. Trim and fit the MDF meticulously, and for a crisp look, skip ceiling moldings. After completing the cabinet frame, it's important to patch up all the joints and screw holes using sand putty. Finish with sand, prime, and a coat of Durup's gray marble paint. Number 15. How to fit a queen bed inside a cabinet that you can fold. Start by merging 2 100 cm Pax units to house a Murphy bed with 4 IKEA doors. Place thoughtfully, reserving room for nightstands and storage. Remember, ceramic floors demand ceramic drills for stability. Given IKEA's mix of MDF and cardboard panels, reinforce with 6 mm and 2 mm boards. Assemble your Murphy bed next and opt for a memory foam mattress and pivot doors for ease. Total investment, about $1,270 minus the mattress and bed kit. Number 14. Unlock attic storage with a DIY pulley system. Craft a pulley using wheels tailored to your attic ladder's dimensions, notably a 14-inch wide plywood base. After attaching 4 wheels to the plywood, mark the underside for accuracy and ensure a 1-inch side gap. This pulley cuts lifting effort by 75%. Boost its strength with a 1-inch by 2-inch by 2-foot wood piece below, perfect for attaching the paracord. Number 13. From IKEA Hemnes cabinet to a new cornered shoe cabinet? Are you tired of shoes cluttering your entrance and awkward corners with untapped potential? Begin with an IKEA Hemnes cabinet. Secure a 1-inch by 12-inch by 4-foot common board and measure your wall. Our sample is 33 5/8 inch width. Later, cut, test stain for the perfect match, and lock in with your preferred stain. Using the cabinet screws, align the new board, adjust depth, and seal with a polyacrylic finish. Number 12. Tweak your clutter with enclosed storage shelves. Part 2. Place a 2x4 horizontally, refine with wood putty, then prime and paint only the visible sections. For smooth hinge operation, arrange doors inward and align using a square. 3.25-inch doors offer strength. As you mount, use a level. Adjust after the first door, then clamp and proceed. Strengthen with extra support, attach side panels, and edge with a sleek 3.25-inch trim. To detail, access Simp-Home's link inside the description. Number 11. Double up with Charlestoncrafted's closet hack. Drowning in closet chaos? Transform it with this DIY IKEA Expedite hacking system. Ideal for closets around 60 inches wide and 18 inches deep. Here's how. First, declutter and ditch old wire shelves, patching holes with wood filler. Freshen up with paint, center and anchor the Expedite. Decide on rods or shelves, keeping sequence in mind. Top with wire shelves for extra real estate. 10. Brady's brilliant box closet hack with 3/4-inch birch plywood. To begin, Brady first cut pieces for the box sides, 19.5 inches by 15 inches, ends, 8.25 inches by 15 inches, and back mounts, 8.25 inches by 2.75 inches, to assemble boxes of 19.5 inches by 9.75 inches by 15 inches dimensions. He then glued the shorter end pieces inside the longer sides, forming the box. After drilling countersink holes, he secured them with screws, attached the back pieces, and sanded the edges. Number 9. 2 DIY bed ideas to rejuvenate the mojo of a small bedroom. Number 1. Hey There Home's DIY bed with built-in shelves. Assemble a bed base using IKEA Nordly drawers on 2x2 furring strip risers. Secure with side panels and trim. Nail a 2x4 brace, placing a melamine board atop your bed platform. Construct head and foot shelf units, accentuate with molding, and polish with paint for a seamless look. 2. A teen platform bed with side storage, Anna White's design. Design a bed and shelves using tailored measurements and 1x2s. After assembling the frame and outward-facing side shelf, add legs. Finish by sanding and painting white. Number 8. Hanosa's DIY platform bed idea. Kick off by anchoring feet beneath boxes linking your furniture. Fashion cupboard doors with 200 by 50 cm boards, leaving a chic bottom gap. Align a 50 by 200 cm board vertically at the bed's rear, then set a 250 by 110 cm tray atop. Ensure stability with brackets, particularly near the vertical board. Cap it off by sealing it with the leftover 200 by 50 cm board and affixing stylish handles. Number 7. Declutter your closet with the IKEA BOAXEL Closet System. Begin by refreshing your space with SW Alabaster White Paint. Gather essentials: 12 number 7 screws, 32 number 8 screws, drywall anchors, a magnetic level, pencil, tape measure, and screwdriver. A tool belt is a plus. Sketch a design reserving 2.5-inch side spacing and positioning 8 inches below the ceiling. FYI, the hack will only cost you around $235. Number 6. John Dolachek's epic tight closet makeover with twists. Start by laying a sturdy base so your stuff's safe up high. Make sure you secure everything to wall studs. Picture this: 8 drawers and an open cabinet split into 3 fab sections. Part 2. Then build upwards to touch the ceiling, adding shelves for stuff you don't always need. Part 3. Add a special ladder-like spot for shoes, tilted at 15 degrees, making them look super cool. Finish with fancy trim on top and extra storage on the side. Number 5. How to tweak your corner space to a new functional storage, even when you're renting. Transform a basic corner into a versatile hut using 30mm by 40mm lumber and Chinois 300mm level measurements. Strengthen with vertical woods at 303mm intervals. Boost solidity with 4 vertical woods at 303mm gaps. Opt for paste OSB plywood walls attached every 20 centimeters. Repurpose as a study or closet. Mount using 5mm scaffolding boards, a tacker, double-sided tape, and a cutter. Number 4. Craft a 3-in-1 cabinet: storage, coat hanger, and seating. From your measurement, you collect the pre-cut plywood you need. For the taller section, drill holes for the rod and hinges, sand edges, and assemble using wood glue. For the shorter section, assemble similarly but without the middle plate, placing shelf supports aptly. Merge both cabinets on their bases, attach doors, and fine-tune with drill-in snaps for smooth door action. Number 3. A Harry Potter-inspired 47-inch wall and storage idea. Collect 1x3x8 pine for slats and 1x6x8 for shelves. Stain in weathered oak for a dark wall contrast. Space slats 2 inches apart from a corner. Secure shelves on supports aligned with wall studs. Optionally, enhance with painted dowel rod nails. Number 2. A wood and copper wardrobe DIY with an extra shoe bench. Begin with a 150 by 40 by 1.8 cm top piece. Attach 40 by 15 by 1.8 cm sides using glue. Slide in 148 cm copper tubes through holes on the sides. For the shoe bench, assemble a 150 by 42 by 1.8 centimeter base with 42 by 45 by 1.8 centimeter sides. Secure a 146.4 by 38 by 1.8 centimeter back piece, making 74 centimeter cop pipe indents. Incorporate two 74.8 by 15 by 40 centimeter drawers up front with handle holes. Finish with felt adhesives underneath to protect floors. Lastly, number 1, a custom shelf fitting, this time by @RobinLewisMakes. Make custom shelves with a classic timber touch using 1.8 meter long, 450 millimeter wide, and 18 millimeter thick laminated pine panels. Start by measuring shelf height. Cut dados with an 18 millimeter router for easy panel placement, and chamfer edges for a smoother slide-in. Assemble, but remember, one shelf at a time for ease. Finish with Cabot CFP polyurethane for a non-tacky dry look and install in halves.